Hey there guys, William Shat here, and I got a cool little video for you today. Just some basic knowledge type stuff I wanted to pass along to all the players. A lot of times we discover new things on a daily basis. I discovered a few things today, actually one thing today, and there was a couple others I already knew about, but I wanted to wait until I had some nice little tidbits to share with everyone. About this game and things that you can do in this game. First thing that I've discovered a little while ago, and I am on my Klingon today, is, has anyone ever tried to link a duty officer in their chat or with other people in the game? If you notice, you hit Control left click and you can't actually add it. Well, I found a way around that. There's a nice little method for doing that. If you access your mail, go to Compose Email, and you open up your duty officer window, and you drag one of your officers. Oops, can't do that. Well, that's the other thing. You can't do it with locked ones. You drag one of your officers to the window. If you Control left click, drag it down here, you can link it in your chat. People can see at least part of what the officer is able to do. So that's our first thing that I wanted to show you guys. Another thing that you can do in game is, and I just found this one out today actually, is if you have an officer, let's say tactical officer, right? Let's use this one. Actually, it has to. You can take a tactical officer and train them in such a way that they can have special abilities that they otherwise wouldn't. For instance, in the career options window, you have the ability to train them with a higher level set of skills. For me, this is my engineer, so he has increased engineer skills. But if you have a friend that you trust, you can trade with them, one of your officers, and let's say, for instance, you want Fire at Will 3. Well, when you actually train it, the best you can do on your engineer is Fire at Will 2. If you open up a trade window, make sure you've removed all the gear from that officer you want to train, and place it in the trade window. They can take your officer, train it with Fire at Will 3, for instance, and then you have a tactical ability that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get as an engineer, for instance. So that's one nice thing that they have out there. Another thing that we can do, I don't know if anybody else is aware of it, with some of the new crafting gear that you can use from the R&D system, and I don't have anything built up on here, but show all tasks. For instance, items like the omnidirectional beam that you can make through your beams school. When you finish making it, it's actually bound to account. If you have other characters that have some dilithium, but you're not really looking to upgrade and probably never will upgrade their gear, you can trade this stuff through your shared bank account and do upgrades to them on these other characters. And not only that, use the bound to weapons tech upgrades that you got during that weapons upgrade event they had. You can also use the major tech boost that you got during that special R&D weekend they had a while back and apply it to this weapon. So let's say we do the upgrade and it's added the points on, and now the thing has received experience or tech upgrade points towards this, and then you can trade it back to your main character. So if we go to our shared account, we can throw that thing right back in our bank account, and then our main character can pick it up. Also, another thing I'm going to be doing in the upcoming days and weeks is going over some of the new Delta Rising pack ships. I know this is a little late, but I figured I'd do it anyway, possibly a different perspective on things. And I want to wait until I get to Mastery level 5, as I did pick up, where is it? The Delta Operations pack. So I will be reviewing all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ships across all of them. I know most people are probably more interested in the Federation, as there are more people on Federation side. The Romulan ships could still be viable for a lot of people because they're still on Federation. They can be on Federation or Klingon side. A couple of these, the Romulan ships are actually really nice. But no, I will review them all, and we'll be putting those videos out for everyone to see. I know there's probably already a lot of them already posted anyway, but that's alright, I'll do them anyway, and we'll have that going for the future as well. And the other thing that I wanted to do real quick, I know everyone likes seeing lockboxes opened. I'm going to open up some lockboxes. One nice lockbox to open up at this time would be Elachi. Elachi has some of the best gear inside of it. If let's say you're buying keys at 2 million, right around 2 million a pop, you can make most of your money back by just opening Elachi lockboxes. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now and see what's inside. So Elachi Crescent weapons, depending on what you get inside there, those can sell pretty well. Oh, the lithium mining claims. More the lithium mining claims. That's not so good. Elachi Survivor officers, I think those sell pretty well. And we'll look at what everything sells for. More Elachi Survivors. Crescent weapons. Mini pack. Crescent weapons. Some of the ground ones on these Crescent weapons sell really well. And the other trick that you also want to do when you're opening boxes is if you have a Klingon character, open them with a Klingon character, because, for instance, right here, these Mirror Universe Klingon ships sell much better than the Starfleet Mirror Universe ships. So more Elachi. That's not so good. Ooh, Catalyst. Oh boy. Oh, too bad they're plus 10s. That's not so good either. More Elachi. More Elachi. Mini pack. Not so good. Fleet creds. Ugh. Gosh. A lot of those. Okay. Those are at least a little bit better. Elachi. Okay, and then the other ones I wanted to open up were the Voth lockbox. One of the ships I've been dying to get has been that Voth Bastion flight deck. It's a pretty awesome ship. I don't know that I'll get it, but yeah, let's go ahead and pop some of these open. See what we get. Oh, more mining claims. Yuck. Mini packs. Gross. Better than 10. Ground trait. Profession specific. The other nice thing inside of Elachi, and I forgot to talk about it, was a specific trait called Inspirational Leader, which is a space trait. Oh, another ground trait. Let's see which one that is. But the space trait is called Inspirational Leader. It's a pretty cool trait. Not to mention, if you get it and you don't really care if you have it or not, you can sell it on the exchange for about 80 million EC. So if you're just looking to make a little EC, it's a good one. Yeah, more mini packs. Nobody wants those. Oh, anti-proton. Some of those can sell fairly well too. credit bonus pool, 10,000. Off anti-proton. Come on. Ah. And another box that's definitely worth opening is the Tal Shiar. The big thing inside there is the Plasmonic Leech. If y'all know what that does, it's definitely a pretty good universal council to pick up. As you're attacking, you siphon away the enemy's energy and it adds it to yours. Definitely a good council to have. Increases your DPS an insane amount. Getting a lot of traits in these last few boxes here. Share command codes. Ooh, 15 lobi, that's pretty good. Nanite disruptor weapons. Dilithium. Man, a lot of dilithium today. More ground. Oh man, a lot of ground traits. Alright, well that was it. That was 58 keys. A lot of decent stuff, so let's look at the exchange really quick and see what some of this stuff goes for. I'm glad I got at least one Klingon Mirror Universe ship. I don't know what this one will sell for, but as you're well aware, I'm sure most of the Starfleet Mirror Universe ships, they only sell for about anywhere from maybe like 80,000 EC to maybe at the most 200,000 EC. With this Klingon one, oh, actually this one's not that great. 295, but much better than what the Starfleet ones sell for. So definitely worth picking up. Let's see, Elachi Survivors, and I'm just looking in the All tab, so it's probably not the most accurate, but yeah, Elachi Survivors, 4.4 million EC, and for one key, if I just spend it on one key, I'm doubling my profit there. So I got 3 of those, so that ends up being about 13 million EC. Let's see, what was it? Crescent weapons. Yeah, Elachi Crescent weapons. If I just go to reward packs, drop that in, 1.1 each, 1.15. If you open them, you can gamble that way as well by opening these. Inside some of these, they sell very, very well as well. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that comes out of the Elachi box sells for a really, really decent amount. We can look at some of these space traits, or profession traits. There we go, we got one, 12 million EC. I believe these were out of the Voth. Oh, that's the same one. Helmsman, 18 million. So, you know, picked a lot of boxes that do very well in the exchange for some of the stuff that you get inside of them. Yeah, this one's not so good. But, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this kind of gave you a little insight as to, you know, what you're kind of dealing with some of the, when you're picking which lockboxes to open. Some of the older ones are pretty good to open. I would actually say they are better than some of the newer ones even. The Xindi ones are still good because they have those R&D officers in them. I have most of those I need already, so that's why I didn't open any of that stuff. But usually the Elachi ones do very well in the exchange if you're just looking to flip it and try and make EC, and then also trying to get low-buy crystals, which is also a nice benefit. But that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here next time.